Alright, so I'm going to show you how to log into your My.LutheranHigh.com account and start doing some things with that. So the first thing you want to do is you can go to the Lutheran High webpage, LutheranHigh.com. There we go. On the left side of the page you'll see a link here for My.LutheranHigh. You can click on that. And then here's a little start page to help you get going on things. Links to mail and documents and sites, and then also a help page if you have questions about things. So I'm going to show you a couple things. We're going to start with mail. So if you click on mail, it'll take you to a page where you can log in with your account. Your account name is your first name dot your last name at lutheranhigh.com, and your password when you first log in is Lutheran. It'll change your password. It'll prompt you to change your password when you log in the first time, but it's Lutheran at first. So I'm using a student account, so I'm just going to use student.test and then log in. And when you do that, it'll ask you to put in this little thing they call a CAPTCHA thing on here, so you can do that. Just try your best. If you get it wrong, it'll just ask you to do it again. Oh, I messed it up. Let's try again. I got to put the CAPTCHA in again. Something like that. Let's give that a shot. There we go. All right. It'll ask you to welcome to your new account. You can read these things. Basically, it's just some privacy stuff like that. You can say I accept. It'll have you change your password. So you can put in your current password, which is Lutheran, and then you can make up the password whatever you want, but it has to be at least 8 characters long. Otherwise, it won't accept it. If it's weak, that's okay, but it can't be shorter than 8 characters. Once you do that, you can hit submit. Oh, I've selected a bad password. Let's try again. Is that better? Oh, still 2. You might have to try a couple times to get something that that is strong enough for it to allow you to do it. And let's try that. There you go. Okay. So here's your mail at first. You'll see you have a couple emails just from the Gmail people telling you how you can do stuff like that. So you can put Gmail on your phone. There's a question about that on the help page if you want to do that. So basically, you can make messages here. You can email anybody else you want in the Lutheran High system or above that. So if you click to compose a message and you want to send it to, I don't know, Mr. Jurst or something, you can actually type in somebody's name, and it will pop up selections from the Lutheran High family that have that name in there. So you don't have to know somebody's first and last name or how to spell it. If you just type in part of their name, it'll come up. There's me, or you can type in, I don't know, Mr. Holtzheimer. There he is. So you just type in somebody's name and let it go. It works for students too. Like, let's think of a student. You can type in, there's Rachel's, whatever Rachel you want, whatever. So you can find people's addresses that way, even if you don't know how to spell their name or that kind of thing. I'm going to discard this. And then from here, you can also get to other things in Lutheran High options, the other Google Docs. So you can click on Calendar, and you can get to that. So you can make up your own calendar on here if you want, if that helps you stay organized or whatever. And like I said before, you can actually sync this to your iPhone, your Android, or whatever, and keep your calendar stuff all together that way. You can create websites, which could be helpful for different school projects and stuff like that. And then you can also do what they call Google Docs or documents. And the documents basically let you create either a word processing document, kind of like a Word or Pages. You can do spreadsheets like Excel or numbers, and you can do presentations like PowerPoint or Keynote. And so to create one of those that's new, you click on Create New, and you pick which kind of thing you want. So for this, I'll just create a document, let's say, and it'll just give me a blank document, just like Word or Pages would. And then I can just type whatever I want. This, once it catches up to me. There we go. This is my first document. It is awesome. Cool. All right, you can do whatever you want. You can change the colors and the font sizes and whatever. And that's all great and fine. And it actually saves automatically, which is pretty cool for you. It'll tell you when the last change was. But the really cool thing is that you can take this and you can print it out if you'd like, or you can export this, download it as whatever, a PDF or text or Word or whatever you want to do with it if you want to send it home to yourself or something like that. But it's all on the internet. So if you want to go home, you can log into your account from home, and then your document will be there just like it is at school, which is pretty cool. You can name it by clicking on the untitled document thing over the top. You can name it, my cool docu, go lowercase, document. There you go. And then if you go back into your documents, like here, there's my document, my cool document. It tells me I modified it today. If I click over here, it'll give me some information that I made it. It'll even give me a little tiny preview of it. So that's pretty much that. And you can also, however, share this with other people, which is really cool. So if you click on share on the top right over here, it'll give you an option to share it with whatever people you would like to. As it is currently, it's private. When you make something, it's private just to you, and only you can edit it. You're the owner. But you can share it with people. So if I wanted to share this with my my school address, I can share it with Pratt@LutheranHigh.com. I could share it with, I don't know, Callie. There's Callie. And I can choose whether they can edit it, whether they can only comment on it, or whether they can view it. If they can view it, then they can just see it, but they can't change anything. Edit can obviously change things. And then you can choose to send them an email if you'd like to or not. You can add a personal message or not. And then you can just share and save that. So I'll take Callie out of here so she doesn't get a random email. All right, but I'll do it with myself, so I'll do that. And then you can see on there that it put Pratt@LutheranHigh.com that he can edit this. And you can come in here and change this anytime. So if you share something with somebody one time, you want to take it off later, you're welcome to do that. And if you go up here, click on share, there it is, I'm in there. And even back in your documents over here now, it'll tell you that it's now, I gotta update this. There we go. Now it's got Pratt on there that he can edit that. All right, so this is really cool. You can share things with people, and you can even edit them at the same time. So if I was able to do this with myself, which I can't right now, I could edit this document, and then somebody else could be editing the document at the exact same time as me, which is great for group projects and things like that. And again, this is all saved on the internet, so as long as you can get to the internet, you can get to your documents, which is pretty darn cool. Anything else I'd like to show you? That's pretty much it. You can kind of tinker around a little bit. I'm going to show you the help page here again. To go back to the help page. So here's your start page again from the LutheranHigh.com site, and you can get to your mailing your documents and your sites and stuff. This help page I made, and I'm constantly adding to this, and you can see on here. So I have a bunch of questions on here already. If you can't remember your password, how to work in certain programs, some other things, how to download a video, take screenshots, things like that. So if you click on one of these, like say this one, it'll take you to the answer. And I have some links on here, I have some videos on here to tell you to do things, whatever it is. If your question's not on there, I would encourage you to go down to the very bottom down here, and it says click here to submit a question. And you can type in a question, whatever question it is, and you can put your name if you'd like to, and then you could submit that question, and I will get an email. And then my plan is to take all the questions that you submit and to answer them and post the answers up on the page so that this document can continue to grow and be used for more and more people in the future, and we can kind of build this this knowledge base of questions, which should help you if you need a answer to your question quickly, and it should help me because then I can post answers to questions instead of answering the same question 5 or 10 times from different people on the same thing. So that's pretty much it, and hope you have fun with the Google Docs thing, and hope it's beneficial for you. Thanks.